What's going on, guys and gals? Darth back. We are in Queensblade Limit Break, and I have an announcement about a new video series incoming that I'm going to be starting. I'm really excited about this. I'm also really nervous about this, as I am when I talk about or I get ready to do new videos. Actually, not just new videos. I don't know if you can tell, I'm actually very, very nervous when I hit record because a lot of my videos are done straight through. Sometimes they're not, most of the time they're not scripted, but I don't do a whole lot of editing. So a lot of my videos are just straight through. You could probably also tell that I am starting to relax from some of my earlier videos. You know, a lot of my personality, somewhat vulgar at times, but it is who I am, and I'm starting to joke around and get a little bit funny. But this new series that I'm starting, and I'm going to start with a video today. Later on today will be the first in this series. So what is the series? Rune Skills. Not just rune skills. I'm going to be focusing on highlighting specific rune skills. So I'm going to title this new series, every time a video comes out, it's going to be called Rune Skill Highlights. Rune Skill Highlights, something like that, where I grab a pre-planned rune skill, one rune skill. We're going to be focusing on that rune skill. Now, I may reference other rune skills as well, but that's just in relation to how its viability compared to a couple of others, but we're going to stay focused on a specific rune skill. Really excited about this. A lot of people have questions about rune skills, and with the recent update to the game where they added awakening skills, which is the ability to pull down and learn rune skills and put them on your actual abilities, thus giving you access to 2 more rune skills or awaken skills. Rune skills are going to become much more important than they already have been, because it's going to kind of expand the game a little bit. But I'm really excited to bring this to you. I guess the next question is which one am I going to start with? Like, should I give you a preview? And I was debating on whether or not I should do this, but I'm going to put a warrior up on the screen, and it's going to give you an indication as to which rune skill I'm going to be starting with. All right, take a minute, look at this warrior here, and I'm trying to look at her right in the eye because me and this warrior have a sordid history. Can you guess what rune skill I'm going to be starting with? Did you figure it out yet? It's easy. That's right, speed. We're going to be starting with the rune skill speed. So I'm going to try and keep these videos under 10 minutes if I can, but realize I'm going to be going over quite a lot. I'm going to be going over its viability. We're going to be starting the ranking system. I talked a little bit of one of my previous videos about doing a tier list for warriors and a tier list for rune skills. And I'm going to be starting that. I'm still working on that format, but I will give you an overall rating of speed, how I feel about it. So there's going to be some personal feelings in there to some degree, but I am going to keep it objective. And if I make certain statements, I'm going to try to justify them with facts, including but not limited to actual gameplay. This is what I use the attribute trial for when I'm in here. That's why I don't generally clear them. It's because I like to come in here and put certain scenarios up to see certain things and actions and how it kind of affects you. And yes, I do use the tower trials as well, because it's a little bit more impactful. It's a little bit more harsh compared to the attribute trial. So, what do you guys think? Are you going to be interested in this series? Maybe you want to wait and see the first video and how it goes before you make a judgment. What do you think of the fact? What do you think of the first rune skill that I have chosen? Speed. I mean, unfortunately, I think that is the proper place to start, and anybody with any common sense would kind of know that if they were to sit down and say, which one should I start with? Now, don't get that wrong. There's a few others I would prefer to start with, but I think that this is the best choice to start this kind of series on. Now, I'm a little disappointed, and you guys probably are as well, in that I have been teasing that I wanted to do warrior reviews, not just warrior reviews. I'm not talking about what I do when I give you the overview here. We go over the skills, stuff like that. I'm talking about a proper warrior build that is still coming, in which I'm still working on a format. I'm trying to get it down to where I'm, 1.5 minutes on the intro, couple of minutes on the skills, go into gems, go into artifact gear builds and stuff like that, and best team comps, to where I keep it around hopefully 12 to 13 minutes, which is going to require some planning on my part. So really excited to bring you this new series. Look for that later today on Speed. Let me know some of the rune skills in the comment section that you guys want to see subsequently following this. Sound off in the comment section, guys. And what I can do is I can throw up a poll. If I'm getting massive responses, which I usually do, I'll throw it up in a poll, say, hey guys, vote on this, and let's go ahead and we'll make these our next 2 and 3. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.